Line and wash. Depending on who you listen to, you either start with ink and then add watercolor, or you start with watercolor and then add ink. The order you choose can really affect the final look of your painting. In this first example, I'm painting a loose floral with watercolor first. Then once the painting is completely dry, I come back in with an ink pen and add details. So why would you start with watercolor? It gives you the freedom to be loose and expressive. You're not confined by lines. You're just responding to the brush and the flow of the paint. You can focus on the color and the shape and the movement, and then use ink later in a more organic way to add structure and definition. It's a great way to let the painting guide you instead of the other way around. Now, in the second example, I did just the opposite. I started with an ink sketch and I tried to keep it very similar, but then I painted over it. So why would you start with the ink? Well, it lets you plan your piece out in more detail. If you're the kind of person who likes having a guide to follow, this method may feel more comfortable. And it's especially great if you're sketching on location. You can draw what you see quickly and then come back later and add watercolor at your own pace. Some artists like the control of having lines first. Others like the spontaneity of having watercolor first. But honestly, there's no wrong way. You can even do both. Start with ink, paint, and then go back with more lines after it dries to tighten up shadows and details or outlines. I do that all the time, especially when something feels unfinished. Whether you're into loose florals or urban sketches or tiny landscapes, line and wash is a flexible technique that adapts to your style. Have you tried it? Do you prefer lining first or washing first? Or maybe you like to mix it up depending on the piece. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how you use this technique.